Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dallas Live, and I am your host, Dr. RC. The number to call is 469 307 1642. You are listening to Donald Jones. Donald Jones, formerly of the Buffalo Bills, and he's also talking to us about the IgA nephropathy condition that he wanted our audience to know more about. And Donald, welcome back to our third segment.
Okay, thank you for having me.
All right, very good. Now, the I finally able to find out the website. It's called the NephCure Foundation, NEPHCURE, NephCure Foundation. And there's also another website that I found on the government website. It's called the www.igaNsupport.org. That is the IgA nephropathy support.org. It's pronounced as IgAN for November, then support, one word.org. You can Google both of these and you can find them on the internet. All right, Donald. Okay, the before we went on this break, I was giving a name who was very familiar to you, Raheem Moore. Tell me what is exactly went on in that particular game.
Well, that particular game we were playing in Denver, we were playing the Broncos, and Raheem actually, okay, so for those who don't know football, American football is a very rough sport. So it's a lot more rough that you really can imagine. And they say each time you get hit when you're playing in the NFL, it's equivalent to being in a car accident. So, Raheem Moore actually hit me in that game, and I was going up for a pass, and he got a good hit on me, and my head hit the ground, and I ended up going to sleep. I was unconscious for a few seconds.
All right, very good. Here is the thing. For our worldwide audience, who are right, Donald, we have audience in all over the world, Romania, India, Australia, New Zealand, everywhere else. And I actually pulled out a YouTube video of the Raheem Moore hits Donald Jones. So it's about 1 minute clip. I'm going to play this clip. I muted the sound simply because this is my chance to be an NFL commentator.
Okay.
Okay, so I muted that, and I'm going to give the comment on this. So, ladies and gentlemen, here it comes. And our video audience, I'm going to start this video. Here we go. Now, before we go into this, I just want to know, is that Raheem Moore played for Denver Broncos?
Yes, he played for the Denver Broncos. Yes.
And you were at that time playing for Buffalo Bills?
Yeah.
Okay, and which quarter of the game this happened?
You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it was the first quarter, but to be honest with you, after getting hit, there's about a 2-hour span of my life that I will never remember again because I had a concussion. So I'm not even sure what quarter it was.
Oh, wow, wow. Okay, very good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here it comes. Let's take a look.
Oh man.
All right, here they are playing, and the there you are get hit by Raheem Moore. It was immediately after the your captain or the quarterback throws the ball to you. You are on the left side of the uh, how horrible commentator I am. Huh? My goodness. Anyway, there they are now. Here is something else I noticed. There's a fight breaking out. Probably you didn't see this. Of course, you were unconscious over there. They were the two parties are fighting with each other. Okay, and
Yeah.
now they are going to show another camera angle where you are receiving it, and of course you missed it, and then you were trying to catch it as the ball was rolling away from you, and then this guy Raheem Moore comes up, and oh my goodness, there it is. You are, there is another angle they are showing. You miss the ball, and then he comes and hits you, and then one thing that is really surprising to me, and it was very hard for me to watch is. Um, what's happening there is um, you are falling, and it looks like you are hitting your back portion pretty hard, back of your perhaps the kidney part of it, and that was what struck me. So I was just wondering at the time, whether the kidney problem started after this or before this. But you clarified that already because it started much early on. But that was very hard to watch the way he hit you there on the side and you fell very hard. It was pretty hard hit. So
Yeah, it
I
was.
can understand that.
It was definitely a hard hit. But actually, what was worse was when the back of my head hit the ground. So that's actually when I went unconscious for a little bit.
Now after oh, I see the head hit hard, and then that's when okay. Now, when you woke up, was there any severe back pain? Did you experience or no?
No, no back pains. Pretty much everything was head related. But like I said, when I woke up, when I actually woke up, I walked off the field, went back into the locker room. I don't really remember anything until I was fully dressed and I was texting on my phone telling my family that I was all right. So, any type of pains or anything that I had, I really don't remember it.
Oh, really? Okay, now let me ask you this. Um, you said that you don't remember any pain or anything else. Now, did the situation with your kidneys, did it get worse after this, or it's just the same level of progression?
No, no. Actually, the kidney level actually didn't progress until that was 2 years ago. My kidney levels didn't really progress until this year.
Till this year. Now,
Yeah, I
just
don't think that had an effect.
you don't think it has any effect on it. So
No.
you are 100% sure that that particular hit that you had there. Now, to me, it looks like in addition to your head being hit, on the ground, pretty hard. I felt that you fell flat on your back. That's what I'm see. I'm just playing it one more time to see where it is. See, you are your head hits second. The
Right.
progression of hit is first your back is hitting the ground. As I'm watching this, the back hits first, and then the head
Yep.
hits next. So if you didn't have any problem with any back pain or anything else after this, perhaps the kidney may or may not have affected by this hard fall. I'm not sure. I'm just looking at it, and that's what first came to my mind. As a matter of fact, I wanted to ask you this. Hey, listen, looking at this, it looks pretty hard.
Yeah, it was definitely a hard hit. I mean, I hit the ground very hard. You know what? From talking to my doctors,
Yeah,
they informed me that playing football and getting hit, it does affect the kidneys. Like if you take a hard shot to the kidney,
right.
of course it affects the kidney, but it doesn't really affect the progression of the disease.
Oh, really? So, in other words, sometimes what happens is when you have any kind of physical injury, either it is an internal injury, especially for kidney, it is an internal organ, an internal injury, and that exacerbates or makes the disease progress a little bit faster.
Yeah,
But in your case, it looks like it didn't progress. If there is a real hit on the kidneys in that particular scenario, I would imagine that you may have to go into much more worse scenario by immediately thereafter. I mean, so that didn't happen. That tells me that perhaps that was not the case.
yeah. I mean, you'll see guys get hit that will take like a straight kidney shot,
Yes,
and they'll end up in the hospital because they have like the blood in the urine and
right,
things like that. But with me, with IgA nephropathy, the progression of the disease really gets worse. A, from your blood pressure. B, from not being hydrated, and it's very hard to stay hydrated while playing football
yes,
because you're running so much. It's kind of hard to stay hydrated. So that's really the biggest thing with playing sports. If you have a kidney, deficiency or something like that,
right.
you have to stay hydrated. You have to constantly be drinking water. Just getting the right amount of fluids in your body to so that your kidneys are not overworking themselves.
Okay, all right.
It's more
Listen,
than
that
that's more than just taking the kidney shots.
Oh, okay. So, okay. So one of the conditions I noticed a symptom of IgA nephropathy is blood in the urine, and that actually happens as the kidney disease progresses to a level where leading to kidney failure. Um,
Yeah.
One thing that is, so immediately after that, Roger, not Roger Moore, Raheem Moore.
Right.
After the hit, you did not see any blood in the urine. Is that correct?
No, no. I actually only saw blood in my urine when I first got diagnosed, and that was back in college. That was the reason why I went to the doctor to
Uh huh.
see, because that was the first sign I had blood in my urine, which was visible. So I ended up going to the doctor, and that's when they diagnosed me. But I haven't had blood in my urine since then, and that was uh, maybe 6 years ago,
Right.
7 years ago. So it's been a while since I've had blood in the urine, but there are people who have blood in the urine on a regular basis. So it's really each person is different.
Correct. Yes. As a matter of fact, I was thinking about it because, currently, if you don't have blood in the urine, then that tells me that you are managing the disease much better than most people who have the same condition.
Exactly.
Right, very good. Okay, so I cleared that up because that was in my head, this Rahim Moore situation. So now you cleared me up, so that's great. Now, that was a tragic event there, but I want to show the next one to our worldwide audience. Donald Jones' first NFL touchdown, which we will do after we come back from a commercial break. The number to call is 469-307-1642, and you are listening to Dallas Live. I am your host, Dr. RC, and we will be right back. I like big